Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Yasir Bashir. This is the simulation of our project. The proposed aims and objectives of our project are to design a high voltage DC to DC converter, to reduce the losses associated with the inductor filter capacitor, to reduce reverse recovery problems, to reduce switch stresses, determine optimum switching frequency, to reduce electromagnetic interference, to reduce power losses and getting in a high efficiency. So coming up to the simulation, we have basically parts: the input side, coupled inductors, DCM cells, and finally the output side. We are giving an 18 volt chopping DC to the coupled inductor, primary side of the coupled inductor. The MOSFET having an optimum frequency of 50 kHz, duty cycle of 55%, and having a 4 modes in one cycle. The voltage coming towards the primary side of the coupled inductor. So basically the MOSFET works starts as S1 switch has 1 1 1 0 in one cycle, and S2 1 0 1 1 in one cycle. So when switch 1 starts, means on, and S2 is on, the both primary side of the coupled inductor start building voltage at the end of the mode 1. At the end of the mode 1, S2 is completely charged and gain its maximum current. When mode 2 starts, S2 turns off. S1 is still conducting and S2 is in the discharging mode. So at the end of mode 2, S2 is completely discharged and gives its minimum current value. At the start of the mode 3, S2 is again on, S1 is still on and conducting. Now in mode 3, S1 is completely charged and gain its maximum current value, and when mode 4 starts, S2 is on and S1 is gets off. So it's time to switch 1 to discharge, and it's discharge and come to its current's minimum value. So that's how the whole process comes up with. Now coming towards the DCM cells. The DCM cells operates on the MOSFET cycles. When S1, S2 is on and off, the diode is becoming forward bias and reverse bias, and capacitors charge and discharge and giving an output voltage to the capacitor C01. The secondary side of the coupled inductors gives the output voltage to C03 and C02 respectively, and these capacitors builds up the adds up the voltage and gives across the loads. As we see, the voltage stress across the switches is 28.83, which is 8.37 of the output voltage. The output voltage is 345 volt. It's mean we are giving an 18 volt voltage and getting a 345, which is a high gain 19 point something, approximately 20%, approximately 20. Switch stress is 8.37% of the output voltage, and the diode stress is 20.3% of the output voltage, which is approximately reduced. So by reducing the voltage stresses, diode stresses, we overcome the reverse recovery problems, electromagnetic interference, as our aims to be. We design a high voltage, we reduce the reverse recovery problem, we reduce the switch stresses, we have optimum switching frequency of 50 we reduce the electromagnetic interference, we reduce the power losses, and gets the high efficiency of 94%. Thank you very much.